Hello, football fans. Week 3 is in the books. And guess who's still undefeated? Boom. 3-0. We're still winning with a decent amount of defense. Packers put a number on the Broncos on Sunday. And we're part of that 3-0 party, which also happens to include a surprising team, but the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are 3-0. Wow, I can't believe I couldn't believe they were 2-0, but now they're 3-0. I wonder how long that's gonna last. But but yeah, there are 8 unbeaten teams in the National Football League. Surprisingly, the Bills are one of them, and even more surprisingly, the Lions are one of them. Now, the Lions are the only ones that aren't perfect. The Lions are 2-0-1. They've won back-to-back games after that tie against Arizona. Uh, they went into Philadelphia and beat them because Carson Wentz doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Neither did the Eagles when they decided to keep him over Foles, but that's another story. The main thing, of course, everyone is talking about Patrick Mahomes. Of course, Patrick Mahomes, of course, he's 3-0. That's no surprise, but he's just tearing it up, and it's good for me because I have him in one of my fantasy leagues. But here's my thing about Patrick. I like him now because he's pretty good, but it took me a while to roll to him because he came in after the Chiefs got rid of Alex Smith, and of course Alex Smith already got shafted by the Niners years ago. Though at least when the Niners did, they had a right to him. I mean, they had Colin Kaepernick. He was leagues ahead of Smith. Alex wasn't ready, but Alex has become this good quarterback. And to me, when they got rid of Alex and kept Andy Reid, that to me was like a slap in the face to him. I mean, Alex Smith made that team good and decided to dump him for the coach that fucked up the playoff game against Tennessee. So I didn't want to hear anything about Mahomes, but he was tearing shit up, and almost got to the Super Bowl. If he had a defense, they'd have been in. But after the first 3 weeks of this season, I'm going to go ahead and say this: Mahomes is going to be the next GOAT. He is the heir apparent to that NFL GOAT throne, and we all know who's on that throne now. I mean, he wears number 12. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's an awesome playmaker. He's one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the last 20 years. He's got a good, gorgeous woman at his side, and he's an all-around golden boy. Yes, you guessed it, Aaron Charles Rodgers. That's right. Those who thought I was talking about the other number 12, well, here's to you. But yeah. Rodgers has been at that NFL GOAT throne for the last 10 years. And Mahomes is chasing him. Mahomes is gunning for him. Now, he's going to get there eventually. I really think he's going to get there. He's got Steph Curry's looks and LeBron James's clutch gene. And he's just amazing. He's amazing. He's making other fantasy football owners jealous. But regarding Mahomes, he should heed these words. This is an old saying that's been said a lot lately. When you come at the king, you best not miss. And Aaron Rodgers right now is the king. And fittingly enough, Packers and Chiefs play each other in a few weeks on Sunday Night Football. That's at Arrowhead. That's going to be the first of 2 meetings. The other one will take place on Fox on the first Sunday in February. Anyway, on to what else happened in Week 3. Congratulations to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones got his first win as a starter. A very impressive win. He threw 2 touchdown passes and ran for 2 more. So it's pretty much safe to say that even though it's only been 1 game, the Daniel Jones era in New York is getting off to a pretty good start. And congrats to Kyle Allen. He got a win in relief, as a starter for the injured Cam Newton. Now, people are jumping the gun and saying, well, even if Cam's healthy, they should keep starting Kyle Allen. No. First off, yes, Kyle Allen won, but he beat Philly. I mean, he beat not Philly. He beat Arizona. Everybody beats Arizona. Okay. So who are your Jets? Okay. They play Houston. Kyle Allen's gonna wake up because Houston's gonna trash him. So once Cam gets healthy, you better start him because he's all you got now. And yeah, and the Browns. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Well, the Browns played a pretty gritty and close game against the powerhouse Rams, and they were going to win it. Problem is, the coach was making dumb plays when they had it first and goal on their final drive. He had all 3 timeouts left. Why did he run the ball? Run the ball. Even if you don't make it, call one of your timeouts. You still have 2 left. I mean, it's amazing. But even so, even with this, the Browns are 1-2, which is a slightly worse start than last year after 3 days. Last year they started 1-1-1. Now they're 1-2 this year. And people are already getting off this thing. Well, we thought the Browns were good. They're not. No. This is still a good Browns team. And they play Baltimore. They're going to beat the Ravens and now solve problems right there. Nothing solves problems like a good divisional win. And they're going to get that. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy so far. Only 3 weeks. Hard to believe the season's reaching the 1/4 mark already. But it is. It's week 4 coming up, and it starts with Thursday night pack at home against those damn Eagles, who should have beaten the Lions. Except Carson Wentz is, to borrow a word from a future WWE Hall of Famer, stupid, stupid, stupid. So he's going to get punished in Lambeau to kick off week 4. And how about this? Two surprising battle of unbeatens. Kansas City and Detroit, a battle of unbeatens. Now, I think Detroit's going to wake up here. They're going to wake up from this dream they're on and get hit with that harsh reality that they're not among the elite. Kansas City's going to crush them. The Bills and the Patriots play each other. That's 3-0 versus 3-0. Now, the game is in Buffalo, which actually gives the Bills a bit of a shot. But will they beat the Patriots? Of course, every football fan outside of Foxborough is hoping for this. But I don't know. I don't want to say the Bills are going to beat New England. I hope they do, but I don't know. I really don't know. And of course, the Sunday night game is Saints and Cowboys. Saints defeated the Seahawks with Bridgewater as a starting quarterback. Now they're at home against Dallas. That should be very interesting. And the Monday night game is Bengals and Steelers. 0-3 versus 0-3. But oh boy, poor Pittsburgh. They got a lot of problems, and they got more injuries. They got more injuries too. Vance McDonald has a shoulder in a sling, so he could be out. It was not one thing. It was not one thing. It's another with Pittsburgh this season. So that's my brief recap of Week 3. Week 4 should be interesting, and I'll be back to recap the MLB season and prepare you for baseball's postseason, which should be epic. So until then, sports fans.